What's up, you guys? Welcome back into iHeartRadio's official wrestling podcast, the Battleground Podcast. Of course, you can subscribe and listen to this show wherever you listen to podcasts, and you can also watch this on YouTube. Just search Battleground Podcast. And today we have a special guest on the show, the GOATs of Ring of Honor, the Ring of Honor Women's Champion. We have Athena on the show.
The forever champ. The forever champ.
Forever champ.
How are
the
you
forever
doing,
champ? Yeah. Key distinction. The forever champ.
The forever champ. I'm doing great. I cannot complain. Well, I could, but I'm choosing not to.
That's the best way to do it. Now, I was telling Eli this beforehand. I do have to start the show off, this interview, with an apology to you.
Oh, hold on. Let me get I wish I had some wine or something so I could swirl it like an evil villain.
You're in a good setting for what's about to happen. Yeah.
Yes. A couple weeks ago, I talked to one of your, former minions in training, Billie Starkz.
Mm-hmm.
And, I kind of put that bug in her ear of saying, hey, it seems like, Athena's not treating you very well. And, what's the response to that? I mean, she seems like she's just kind of being a bully to you. And I was like, do you think that maybe we could possibly see you stand up to the bully and go after the title? And at the time, she gave the proper answer of, no, I like being with Athena and I like being the minion in training and so on and so forth. And then recently, well, we saw what happened on Ring of Honor.
So this is your fault.
This is my fault. I'm saying I am sorry right now to you for everybody watching this.
So question, are you coming to the show in Dallas?
No, not for that reason.
Would you like to?
Yeah.
I'll get you front row seats.
Yeah. Champ's got some connection.
I'm scared now. But I just want to start off saying I'm sorry. And I hope this is water under the bridge. After the Ring of Honor show, when you still become, stay the Ring of Honor Women's Champion.
Forever.
So
forever. See, I knew that there was some meddling in this kid's brain. I knew when I got her the Junior Frosty Cup at Wendy's that she was moping around in it. So this is all your fault. You're taking 100% blame for this.
I am, and if you want to do the timeline of it, it was right before the Louisville show. So there you go. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. And hopefully it's water under the bridge and we can just move past this. And let's kind of jump right into the interview part of this now. Now that I have,
you probably should have saved that one for last.
I just say let's just start with a nuclear bomb and then we'll get started.
Hey, you got to, right?
We'll just clean up the mess after.
For sure. Now, I will tell you that it would be an understatement to say that you are the main attraction of the Ring of Honor brand. What has 2023 meant to you as a performer?
It's meant the world because I think for so long I was in a lot of self-doubt. Even after losing to Jade, I was in a lot of self-doubt. I don't know if I can do this anymore. I don't know if I'm as good as I think I am. And then you see the comments that oh, Athena's so great. Athena this, Athena that, but in your brain, you're just I don't really feel it. I don't feel it. And I think 2023 as a year for me was saying, hey, let's just show the world what you can really do. Let's bring back everything that made you great, everything that got your foot in the door at WWE. Let's bring all of that back and make Athena who she was on the independent scene before WWE, before Ember Moon existed, if you will. And this whole year has been so challenging in a good way because I've gone from literally doing dark elevation, hitting Aubrey Edwards, which I would do a billion times over. I would take that 2-week suspension and that fine again. I'm going to Disney next time I pop this girl in the face. And it's one of those things that when you just sit back and look at everything I've done this past year, having numerous matches with amazing talent that I've broken. And it's been really cool. It's been one of those things that I'm okay, I can do this. I am that good. I can, and I will. And will continue to do this. 2024 is looking even better for me right now because I'm sitting here with the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship around my waist. Not only am I about to beat the brakes off of Billie, I'm going to solidify that, hey, I am the best female wrestler, not only in this company, but in the world by the end of this year. And I'm going to continue to do it next year. I'm going to take the AEW Women's World Championship. I'm going to take the TBS Championship. And like my goal by the end of 2024 is to be the forever triple crown champion. Like, what else would you want, And just not only that, just going through and getting to work some of these women that, say that they're the best. I would love to floor them and show them that they're nothing, because like I've been doing that to everyone in my brand, and they go over, they leave Ring of Honor, they go to AEW, and then they become something because they couldn't cut it in Ring of Honor. That's the way I look at it. I think you guys look at it a different way, but they come here for a night, they can't cut it, they leave. But the women that do stick it out, like the Layla Hirsch's, Willow was here for a hot minute, then her and Sky got spooky, so I had to let them go because I don't mess with supernatural stuff. I really don't. But like when you look at all of these women on the Ring of Honor brand, they go out there, they pour their heart and soul out into every match, hoping to just get a little teeny weeny shot from your forever Women's World Champion. And like I sit here and I look at that, know that I've beaten literally everyone in my roster, and I want more. I want more trophies, and I can only get that on AEW.
Well, that was an excellent answer. Yeah, it's very good. Thank you.
And the good thing about and you can ask Eli this, you can ask John about this. The track record of this show is if you want gold, you come on this show to go on to get more gold. So, I mean, you put it out there in the universe that you want that TBS championship and you want that AEW Women's Championship. It's going to happen. You've been on the show, so you've got the battleground rub.
Yeah. I hope that's how that works. I just was putting it out there in the universe to see what happens.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we've got a pretty good track record with that. So jumping off, kind of going along with the 2023 you've had, this will make the second consecutive Ring of Honor pay-per-view that the women's world title match is the main event. So congrats on that. What does that responsibility mean to you as a performer and as the forever world champion?
As a performer, it's nerve-wracking, right? Like I think I was more nerve-wracked than I'd ever been in my entire career because I've never gotten to really main event a pay-per-view. I very rarely got to main event TV before I got to Ring of Honor, and AEW for that matter of fact. So it was like very sorry, my cat is just not having this. I don't know if you guys can hear her. She is just like, I know you're in there.
Yeah.
I apologize.
But you can bring her in. I'm a cat family, so yeah.
Yes, she'll maybe go away. But I never really got to main event in a lot of like when I was in WWE, I never got to. So like that was a career first for me, and I remember being so nerve-wracked because I knew I had to deliver. And that is where the pressure comes in. And like, it's awesome that I still get nervous. It's awesome that I still get those butterflies and the self-doubt because that makes me perform so much better. And now I have to do it all again. But there's the added pressure that it's actually in my hometown. My Garland, Texas, my actual hometown. I'm so sorry, Garland. I hate you, but I'm coming back to do this match just for you. No, in all seriousness, like there's even more pressure because like now I have like high school friends that never left Garland that are coming through to the cookout, and all of these people that are like, okay, girl, not only can you not lose this title because we're going to riot if that happens, you have to do it in the one place that you thought you'd leave behind forever. And to come and have to do that with a young Billie Starkz, who is very young, who's very naive, as talented as she's nothing without me. Let's be honest. That's why she was my minion. She needed that guidance, not only to have to bring this into this whole fold of her first main event pay-per-view, I'm having to deliver on not just a level that it has to be better than Willow, but it has to be better than any other match this year. Cause this is how I'm ending my year. Right. So I'm going in with the mentality that like this could be the last match of my career in Ring of Honor, and so I'm going to put it all on the line and I have to make sure that it delivers. That's very much so it. As Ring of Honor world champion, like I have to stay champion. I have to. My parents are going to be there. My friends are going to be there. I have to stay champion. I'm dedicated to stay champion, and I will do anything. It doesn't matter if me and Billie were friends or minion and minion overlord, if you will, to be exact. It's not personal. It's just, this is what I have to do to keep my title.
Yeah. And I completely understand. It's like you said, it's not personal. It's all about business, and you got to stay that reigning, defending, greatest Ring of Honor Women's Champion of all time. And you know, you sit there and you look at all the accolades that you've done this year for Ring of Honor. What do you think has been the deciding factor for you becoming the longest reigning ROH Women's World Champion?
I just keep trucking. I know that sounds so simple, but like, honestly, I've faced a lot of international talent. I've faced a lot of national known talent. Like, I've faced some of the best in the absolute world on Ring of Honor. I've had my dream matches. I've literally done it all here. And to sit back and just say, wow, I did all of this year. Like, to some extent, I still don't really understand how I'm 40 something and 0. I lost count after about 10, just because I win no matter what. You know, but when you sit back and look at just everything you have accomplished, I'm like, what other champion has done that on TV? No one.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I've accepted all challengers because I've been in the position that these enhancement talent come in for. I've been in that position, and I don't want to say no to them. I want to put my foot in their face and throw them into a barricade and say, hey, I'm better than you. You aren't ready for this opportunity, you know? And to go from that to people like Miyu Yamashita, Angelina Love, Willow Nightingale, Layla Hirsch, Kiara Hogan, Emi Sakura, like, to have the year that I've had, like, I'm so thankful for everyone that was brave enough to step in the ring with me. Not only that, kudos to Kiera Hogan, because I don't think she gets enough praise for the match that we did. You know, I got to do my first ever like street fight on TV, and just doing the crazy wild stuff that she was like willing to sacrifice her body for, and the things she did trying to win my title. Like, I really think more people need to give her props, and I've officially mailed her an MIT application letter. I haven't heard any responses, but you know, we'll see. I'm still holding out hope that that's going to be there for us, you know. But yeah, like, I'm absolutely humbled by the year that I've had, but without like my drive to be good, without my drive to be the best in the world, like, that wouldn't be there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so the big event, December 15th, Ring of Honor Final Battle in your former backyard, I should say, Garland, Texas. It's in your rearview mirror now, sounds like. Obviously, one of the most anticipated matches of the year, honestly, not just on the card, but of the year, would be you, the forever Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, against your former minion, Billie Starkz. So, you know, after everything that's gone down over the last 3 to 4 months, like, are you mentally in the match yet? Like, are you already focused, or is it more of a day of things?
It's a very weird thing, is that like, I've already started losing sleep a little bit. And maybe that's just because my nose is broken. I know I don't look it because I'm just that damn fabulous. And a wizard with makeup and like on screen touch-ups. Like, man, like, these calls, thank you guys for that touch-up appearance button. Magical. But like, yeah, my nose is broken right now, and I'm sitting here going into this match not knowing like what's gonna happen. I don't know. Like, I've lost sleep. I've started just brainstorming. I've started looking at Billie's old stuff from Japan. I've started looking at her indie stuff, her versus Nick Wayne. Like, I've started just researching her. But like, honestly, like, I think I have this in the bag. I'm not too worried. You know, she's super talented, but she's young and dumb. And, you know, if MIT taught her something, it would be to at least, like, you have to know that I'm not going to stop until I win. And I think that's where that button shuts off for her. I think she does have a stop button, and I don't think that she's going to be able to pull the trigger when it comes to that. I don't think that she would. It's just, her youth is going to kill her. I can safely say that. Like, I've seen it in her matches in the past. I've seen it in her Tokyo Joshi Pro matches. Like, that's where she always falls flat. The longer the match goes, the more it is in my favor. And I've always been prideful of that. It's like, I run the race at the end knowing that I can survive the beginning. I don't know if she can outlast the end. And honestly, like, I haven't had a pinfall. I haven't been pinned or submitted in Ring of Honor. And the only reason I've ever lost a match is because of Billie. Billie came up short every single time, right? But when it comes to me, I've never been pinned. I've never been submitted. So you have to look at the evidence on the wall here. Is like, I'm not the weak link in this relationship. She is.
Right. So it's almost like the killer instinct, I think, is what you're referring to, right? She doesn't smell the blood in the water. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, did you see that power bomb she gave her the other night? I mean, I'm pretty sure we witnessed a murder on TV.
Well, I'm just certain I had to do what I had to do.
I mean, I've watched that.
I've been watching that. Look, she had a bug on her back, and it was pretty big, and I saw it from the cameras in the back. And I was like, girl, let me help you. And I even tried to like guide her to the outside. And then she just started hitting me back for no reason. Just like she stepped on Lexi's moment in the Minion graduation. Like, Billie is selfish. I don't think a lot of people know that. Like, how dare she step on Lexi's moment? We invited her to join Lexi's ceremony because that's what Lexi wanted. Lexi didn't want Billie to feel left out.
Yeah.
So like, how do you think that makes us feel that Billie turned her back on us? That Billie just said that, oh, I'm fed up. No, she just doesn't understand how life works. Yeah. That's it.
Not a good feeling. Not a good feeling. And we wouldn't be media people if we didn't ask the questions that you don't really want to ask. But have you given any serious thought to the possibility? Now, I said possibility, not that it's going to happen. But the possibility to losing to Billie, who is all of 19 years old.
No.
Easy answer.
No, because like when I look at everything I've done this year and I look at everything that she's done this year, like it's just not written for her. It's not in the stars. Not right now. Anyway, like this Billie Starkz versus this Athena, she's not ready for. I tried to be nice. I tried to bring a friend on this journey with me, or a minion, if you will, on this journey with me. And she fought me every step of the way. She doesn't understand that I was just trying to help her. Like on the path that she was headed, she was going to get stepped on by every single roster member, not only in Ring of Honor, in AEW. And I decided to say, hey, I see you. I see you, Billie. I see that you're good. I see that you're hungry. And I see that you are missing so much because you try to care about these people and you don't need to. And she fought me tooth and nail every step of the way. Being the hero of the story, if you will, like that doesn't work for everyone, right? Like you're not going to save every damsel in distress. You don't have to, right? You don't have to do that to be successful. Come look at me, right? The moment that I gave all of that up, my career took a whole nother trajectory that I don't think anyone had on their bingo card this year. And when you look at that and you compare me to this Billie Starkz, this very, hey, I'm smiling all the time. I got that look in my eye, like I just saw cupcakes and sunshine and puppies, right? Every step of the way, like you have to sit there and say, she isn't ready.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the point. Yeah, right there. So speaking of, you being the forever champ, there are some incredible female world champions across the world right now. For 2024, would you be open to taking your Ring of Honor title to other promotions to defend it? And if so, do you have any maybe possible list of people you'd be eager to defend that against?
Absolutely. I've done it before with Miyu Yamashita on the indie scene. Because of the filming schedule, it's not quite possible without Tony's approval. But I would love to go to Japan. I would love to take the Ring of Honor Championship to Japan and defend it there, particularly for New Japan or Stardom. I've just always wanted to wrestle over there, especially for those two companies in particular. And when I first was on the indies, New Japan did not have women's wrestling. So it's even more of a, like, I need to
yeah.
right? Like, so those are just dreams I have. I want to go to the UK. I mean, the UK scene has changed immensely since I was on the independent scene. I would love to go back to Australia. I would love to take the Ring of Honor Championship on a world tour. Like, I really would. I think now I'm more focused on trying to see what's next for me, because I don't know. Like, I have Billie Starkz, and though everyone thinks I'm underestimating her, I know exactly who she is. I know exactly what she's capable of, because at the same time, I don't foresee her winning this match. I don't put any thought to it, but I also know she's the one that takes bigger risks than me. And I've seen her do it time and time again. And it's just being at the point where I don't get caught in the middle of one of those huge risks. But like right now, like I would love to do that. I would love to promote Ring of Honor on a world level. You know, we get to go to Canada. I would like, honestly, like my dream right now is just to go to Japan. Like, that is my dream. That is the style that I've emulated more than anything else. And I know those women hit so hard, and they're so absolutely phenomenal, and they train like just beast mode 24/7. And that's just something I've always wanted to be immersed in myself. But yeah.
Awesome.
World tour.
Very good. Yeah.
Athena, world tour. That's we already got. You can make t-shirts made. You could do a Minion world tour. I mean,
well, I mean, it looks like you're volunteering for putting these you know, Billie, Athena's so mean to you. Billie. Those feelers in her head. Yeah, I think you owe me this now.
I think I do. Yeah. Maybe I'll figure out a way to fund the Athena World Tour. So that's
cool.
That's what I'll try to do.
And we don't drop names or anything, but Battle does have Tony's cell phone number. So I mean,
oh, awesome. Yes. All right. See, we're just gonna put this in your hands, because you'd be like,
there we go.
Look, I really screwed over Athena. This whole angle is my fault. I'm so sorry, Tony. I will be funding her whole world tour, first class, 5-star hotels, the most expensive bottles of tequila and whiskey in every room every night. Yes, I expect this. Also, I need all the sweets, all the cupcakes.
Perfect.
I need a red velvet cupcake from every city in every country that I'm in.
Sweet. I will get that. You send me over your rider. So if I'm doing that, I know the thing was when you bought your Minion in Training shirts, you could give us Minion numbers. So what would my Minion number be? Because I know you have a select set of numbers for friends and close personal people. And then you have the rest for peasants like myself.
Ooh, yes. So let me get in the phone and see where we ended at. You know, we're just gonna make it an even Minion number 1 billion. You can just write 1 and then billion on there.
Okay.
So, you know, just to keep it simple, because I know we haven't gotten that high. So you'll have just your own unique number for a while in the back.
Perfect. I will put that into my Instagram and Twitter handle now, the 1 billionth Minion. So there it is. Well, Athena, we don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're the champ, so your time is precious. Real quick, before we let you go, is there anything that you want to say to anybody that's listening and watching this right now?
I think the one thing I want to say is come watch me beat the brakes off of my ungrateful former Minion this weekend, December 15th on ROH. You can watch ROH.com. You can get Honor Club. It's free your first month for the pay-per-view. So come see me destroy the world. Moo hoo ha ha. No, but in seriousness, if you're in town, if you want to come, tickets are still available at ROHTix.com. Don't forget to follow your forever Ring of Honor champ at Athena Palmer _FG on all social medias. I'm only verified on Instagram because we all know X ain't it right now. But you know, just have fun, live your life positively. Don't forget to nerd out. That's my jam.